I think that what was synonymous, you get teams that are synonymous with a style or a way of playing. So you had the Arsenal Invincibles, who just, you'd have Ashley Cole turning up at centre forward, or Thierry Henry playing at left back, and you'd have these guys doing certain things, and you look at the Chelsea teams of that, and it was just a machine, and
Powerful.
it just you came here and just got overrun in every aspect. You couldn't get out, and the football wasn't. You don't remember it being so amazing, but it was just, they got opportunities, they took them. They didn't give you any. And, he went from the back, you stand there, you had JT, Carvalho, and Petr Cech, and to the front, Didier, and in the middle was Frank, and Essien. And you look up, you couldn't even get out your half, and it was just wave after wave of blue shirts just coming at you, and it was just tough games. And you stand in the tunnel, you'd be looked there, and we're big guys, and we stand there and look in the tunnel, and they're towering over. You think, crikey, it's going to be a long old afternoon. Yeah.
Well, even the ones that weren't that tall, like the Makalelis and Essians around my height, they were tough players themselves.
Strong.
Yeah.
Strong, physical, good on the ball, and reading the game so well. But you brought up the Invincibles there. Which was the toughest team to play against? I know
Chelsea,
it's impossible to say, but
it was just horrible to play against. Arsenal were a fantastic team, and you could get torn apart by any player at any moment. But this Chelsea team was just a horrible experience, and it's a tough place to come. But to play against a team like that, you knew it was just going to be a battle, and you had to be switched on all the time. And it wasn't the most beautiful, but it was just brutal.
Well, you did beat Arsenal at the Emirates. It's Chelsea. I don't think you won it, obviously, because
last team to win at Highbury, and the first team to win at the Emirates.
So you would put the Chelsea side as a harder one to play against?
I would.
I'd say as a side, you play against players, we've said before, you play against players who might be fantastic footballers, but you enjoy playing against them because of how they are. And I always enjoy playing against Ronaldo. I don't know why, but I did. But you can't. You say, remember playing against Frank Lampard? You go, oh, he was horrible.
Really?
It was just, I don't know the type of shots he hit, the way that the team played and stuff like that. It was just certain things that make you go through the game, and it goes through the games in your head, and you remember it and think, God, that was a brutal experience.
Did Ronaldo enjoy playing against you though?
No, I think we had the hoodoo over him a number of years. I think at West Ham. I think we beat him more often than we got beat at home, and we battled hard against him and won a fair number.
Final question. I mean, going back to that Chelsea side again, where Jose Mourinho was the manager, Frank Lampard was his player today, their opponents. But were there any players there that you would say they were the best in that position that you ever faced? Or was it just a collective spirit?
For me, the back four in that team were very, very special. John Terry, but the best defender that I've ever come up against is Carvalho.
Carvalho?
Yeah, he was fantastic, and not particularly strong, not particularly quick, but could read the game very well. And it's the things that he done off the ball. So if the ball's going across and the ball's up the other end of the field, he's stepping in front of you, he's pinching you, he's doing little bits and pieces, and over time, you take your eye off the ball. Where is he? What's he going to do next? And those things add up. And ultimately, you take your eye off the ball comes in, he's in front of you, he's nipped in front. It's just a very, very, very clever player. I would say almost old school Italian. The little pinches, if you tackle him, he's on the floor, he's rolled around, he's got you a yellow card, he has a smile at you, he's pinching you again.
Just to clarify, you've played against pretty much every top-class defender in the Premier League from the last 15 years, and it's Carvalho that you've picked above all of those.
Yep, for sure. I mean, we're Rio and Vidic, very, very good pairing. Rio used to send Vidic in. You go and smash your nose against the back of Bobby's head, and he'll look good and pretty and sweep up the ball in the back. But yeah, for me, individually,
you would have played
Carvalho.
Against the Arsenal players as well. Let's not
Campbell and Ledley King and those guys, not so much, but Carvalho, yeah.
Yeah, for me, it was. Didier was one. Didier Drogba was always one that, he was sort of the focal point. We talk about focal points of a team, and he was one that he's a hammer of a shot and just a tall, strong guy, and he was quick, he was powerful, he had a great shot on him. He could shoot from any angle. I remember saving a ball that he shot from the corner flag, and it's a full stretch. He was turning on the volley at the corner flag and hit it into the far top corner, and I was like full stretch and I'm tipping it over the bar, thinking, hold on a minute, like what's going on? How can you do this? And he's sort of that sort of, you know, those sort of players that you play against, of that ilk, that you just stand there and go, well, you know, he's not going to let you rest for a moment as a goalkeeper. There is always going to be something. Of recent years, weirdly, John Joe Shelby is another one who would just shoot. He'd just shoot from anywhere, and you just think, I've just got to be alive and alert the whole game. And he's clever with it. We played him, he shot direct. We played him against Newcastle, shot direct from a corner, in at the near post, not the far post. We didn't have anyone in that space. We left it a little bit open, shot at the near post. There was a drop ball on the halfway line, and rather than just chip it back to me, he hit it about 6 foot off the ground, about 80 miles an hour at me, just for a laugh. And so it's just kind of, I was just sitting there thinking, oh no, you absolutely, yeah. So it's things like that just stick in your head. That guys that can do the unpredictable, and guys that are tough people to play against.